Okay, I never know how to start these things, but yeah, anyways, I'm just wanted to kind of make a video on how I'm doing my culling and everything using AfterShoot. Previously coming from Photo Mechanic though, I moved all of my images and my storage and everything to a NAS or a network attached storage unit. And so basically I was noticing Photo Mechanic was being a little slower, and it was just really kind of being annoying to me because like I do have one of the newer MacBook Pros, and the hard drive on it's fast, all the memories in it, or not the hard drive but the M2 drive. um and it's great and everything, but I noticed Photo Mechanic, if the images aren't directly on there and it's on my network attached unit, it's not as fast. But I was giving AfterShoot a try. The AI part, I'm still learning with it. I'm still gaining my trust using AI to call and everything. But what I'm currently doing is using AfterShoot like Photo Mechanic instead. It is very fast. It has been great for me to use, and I mapped an Xbox controller with it. I am currently using, what is it, joystick mapper, and you can set all of your controls here. Let me put that. You can set all your controls here and everything, and add them however you want. I've just got it set up like left and right on the trigger and the D-pad. This is my selection. This zeroes everything out, so like undoes it, and then this adds. I don't know what that does. Oh, adds it to a 3 star. So if I'm just like, ooh, that's an image I either want to work on in Photoshop, or use as a portfolio image or something, just something beyond like a highlight. And then I use this is my selection to add, because if you let me get rid of that. If you add that to my selection, when adding it to my selection in AfterShoot, so over here for this little section right here, this means that AfterShoot, I know it's a little smaller, so I apologize, being vertical. But if you add it to my selections, that's going to trigger AfterShoot to kind of train on those images. So I figure I was calling anyways inside of Photo Mechanic. I might as well just do it in AfterShoot and then help train it over time to get better and better. So basically what I'm doing here is, let me bring these up. I've got all the images here. I've got 7,200, almost 7,300 from this wedding. I shoot a lot, and this isn't even like the most I've ever shot it either. I know some people frown upon it, but whatever. I don't care. So yeah, so just going through really quick. Oh, I've got to close the joystick mapper, and enable the joystick mapper. So basically now I can just kind of go through left and right. And one reason why I love AfterShoot is because I can see their faces, as well as like I'm seeing all of the images, but I also get this little section right here that showcases all the, these are duplicates and these are different ones in it. But I kind of like that one. Her eyes are down nicely and everything, so I'm going to add that to my selection. I'm not worried about the colors right now on them. I'll change those later. The greens I'll keep, and the blues I'll have for my highlights, so that way I can, put those in. But I can immediately zoom into the faces and see what it all looks like, what's going on. That one I'll keep. That one's a keeper. And I love the like overexpression. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, so this is yellow and this was blue. So now my eyes kind of go like, what's the difference? And in this one, I feel like her eyes are a little too closed. Like I'm not seeing kind of a little bit of the pupil right there. So I'm like, I don't really like that. And I'm shooting on a 28 millimeter, by the way. I know it's not like, it's a different focal length for people, but I fucking love it. And a 50. And yeah, I also love that in the top left hand corner, you get that like metadata right there. So I don't know if I can blow that up or anything. That would be cool. But yeah, let's see. So just kind of going through auto white balance. Apparently, I don't mind closed eyes in that. Got the ring, cool. That's a nice shot. I'll do that. And like with my peripheral, I can kind of already see the composition, but I'm looking over here at their faces. So like my eyes are staring here and at this the color to kind of help adjust, or kind of help like gauge my selection in my head. And then I wish, by the way, I don't know if I could. Yeah, I would love to be able to like move my like the data over to here, so then I could also have the data. That'd be cool. But now I can just kind of go through and like, I like that. I'm going to take it. This one, he's staring directly into her eyes more, and versus that one, she's staring at her chin. I can now notice that because I'm zoomed into their face with that. Like, that shit's so dope. And like being able to do this with an Xbox controller is so good too. I just, it makes it so satisfying. And I'm using the Nikon Z8, Z6 II as well, but mostly the Z8. I tend to put my Z8 on the wider lenses because typically that means like it'd be harder to focus because the object is farther away. So I want the better camera that's got the better focusing capabilities. See, I love that I could just zoom in right on the bride's faces, and I'm like, okay, as long as I got some key people, like showcasing, like expressive and being emotive. Oop, let me take that one up. And yeah, so then like I'm good. Just kind of going through. Grab my brother all the way in the back, flipping people off back here. Just noticed that. Okay. So I'm getting flipped off. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's just their thing. They just love to flip off the camera. Oh, see, I accidentally chose the blurry one. I think that was a grandma. I'm not sure. And yeah, I don't know. Like, sorry, I'm just getting in the zone, auto zone. But yeah, that's pretty much it though. Like it's just really great to be able to call with it, and be able to call with a controller. Is pretty fantastic. And so my computer's running a little slow just because I'm also I have so many tabs open and I'm recording. So, but I would highly say check out AfterShoot as a replacement for Photo Mechanic. If that's something that you're kind of looking for something to change up the thing, or just kind of have a little bit more features. I'm really noticing that I'm loving the zoomed in, letting it call first. I still let it do its call, but I go through manually and check everything. Because like I said, just currently there's certain times it'll call things and I'm like, man, you chose this image and it's obviously blurry, out of focus, and you said it was a thumbs up, okay, great image. Like, now I have to go back and check every image anyways, because now I'm getting some mistrust here. But I, over time, as I'm adding it to my selections here, this is supposed to be training it. So like I said, if I'm already calling in Photo Mechanic anyways, might as well try this out. And if over time, after a handful of weddings, it starts learning how I'm doing it, and those selected and highlights just get better and better each time, then I'm on board for it. So yeah, I don't know. I hope this helped. Like I said, I don't make these that often or very many. So I hope it was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. So, all right, bye. Love you.